said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. The casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw.
I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, you know, like I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario. But it's, you know, people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever.
And he shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second.
The boxing community had strong reactions to the highly anticipated clash between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Promoter Eddie Hearn shared his candid view, expressing disappointment in Barrios' performance, especially considering the noticeable size advantage he held over Pacquiao. According to Hearn, Barrios should have used his physical edge to dominate the fight, but instead came off looking uncertain, even jittery at times. He implied that Barrios didn't deliver on expectations and missed a critical opportunity to showcase his superiority. This observation ignited further discussions among analysts and fans alike about whether the bout truly revealed the full capabilities of both fighters.
All the 6 rounds, like, really? Pacquiao is not completely dominating like that.
No.
But moving forward,
yeah, I didn't want to say because obviously Jesse's friends with him, but I just don't rate Barrios. Like, I mean, you know, you had like obviously Boots has moved up now, but Boots was the welterweight king. Imagine what Boots would do to Mario Barrios. You know, you just saw Barrios really squeeze out a decision on that Jake Paul Mike Tyson card against someone very average with all due respect. So he should be really dominating Pacquiao, but I don't think he's an elite welterweight.
The opportunities of Barrios, you know, just being in there, I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Who, Barrios?
Yeah,
but you should really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios, you know. But I don't know, like maybe he's going to win. Is it going to the scorecards now?
He's going to scorecards.
Really? 7-1. Really?
I'm telling you.
Raul Romero echoed what many boxing enthusiasts felt, that Manny Pacquiao appeared sharp, confident, and composed throughout the contest. He commended Pacquiao's ability to control the pace, saying it was a performance that reinvigorated the crowd and reminded everyone of Manny's timeless appeal. Romero emphasized how much fun the fight was to watch, noting that even in the absence of a dramatic knockout, Pacquiao's mastery and the competitive spirit on display gave the bout its entertainment value and kept viewers engaged.
Hey everybody, look, everybody follow my boy King Robert.
Oh, King Robert, what's up, Rob, dog? I already followed King Robert. Hey, what'd you think about the fight?
Okay.
Rolly, what'd you think about the fight?
No, you better show him more love.
Before you fight, Ryan Garcia told you kick his ass when we actually ate Rolly. Shout out to my son in Mexico, bro. Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, Rolly.
Hey, Rolly, what'd you think about the fight, though, really? What'd you think about Pacquiao tonight?
I thought, you know, it was a close fight where it could have went either way, but Pacquiao looked good, man. Pacquiao looked good for those first, like, 8 rounds. He looked real good.
Do you feel like that?
Wait. I'm trying to go this way.
Do you think a rematch is warranted, Rolly?
What?
Do you think a rematch is warranted?
Yo, Blick City News.
I don't know.
Robert, what'd you think about the fight?
Oh man, Pacquiao by a round. It was a close fight.
It was a close fight, right?
I mean, it wasn't like the champion didn't get beat. So that's
What'd you make for the account that Pacquiao made for himself tonight?
Angela.
Keith Thurman, who previously fought Pacquiao himself, placed a strategic wager on the bout's result and walked away with $8,500 in winnings. His bet? A draw. Thurman's logic was rooted in his deep respect for both men's abilities and resumes. He believed neither fighter would clearly dominate the other, making a draw a likely outcome. It wasn't a lucky hunch, it was a calculation based on his insight into their conditioning and ring intelligence, which ultimately paid off.
Keith, what'd you think about it, bro?
I got paid.
You got paid?
I got paid.
Wait, you bet the draw?
500. I got paid.
No, you didn't.
Come on, you want to see the ticket?
Yes, I want to see the ticket.
Look at this.
Let's see.
Where is it at? Come on.
Where is it?
You got, look.
Hey, why did you think it was going to be a draw?
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
He'll tell you. What I tell you?
He said,
Manny don't lose in Vegas, so you gotta have a draw.
I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. The casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw. But I said, man, I don't know why, but it's right there, baby. It's right there. First ticket. First ticket.
You gotta move to the right.
No,
wait, how much you got? You want $8,500?
Easy work. Easy work. I don't know. Maybe I know boxing. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I know.
You thought it was a draw, though, Keith?
Look, what I tell everybody, Mario Barrios has a good jab. I said his strength is his poise. He stayed poised and composed the whole time. His jab was really good tonight. I said, and he needs to make the old man. He needs to make the old man use those legs. He did.
I think he got
But Pacquiao, you know, he was popping in, but he was getting caught a little bit on the way out. It was, look, I try to explain boxing to y'all. It don't matter what you think. There's 3 judges, and they're different every single day. Every fight night, they're different judges. Those 3 judges, that's all that matters. The fight's over.
Chris Algieri, another former Pacquiao opponent, admitted he was stunned by what he witnessed. He hadn't expected the 46-year-old legend to maintain his pace and intensity across 12 full rounds. Algieri didn't hesitate to critique Barrios either, stating that the younger fighter had the tools to perform far better. In his view, Barrios failed to fight like a true champion, neglecting to use his experience, physical attributes, and strategic options to make an impact.
Jerry, post-fight, Manny Pacquiao majority draw, man. What do you think about that decision?
Man, I think, listen, it's a super close fight. Actually, where are we going here?
This way, right?
That's not, okay.
We go up and out,
super close fight, back and forth. I mean, Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPV.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with zero swagger, with no attitude. Like, it wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work, but you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And I don't know, man. I think as close as that was, as close as that fight, was. I mean, how do you not give it to Manny?
Despite what many perceived as a strong performance, Manny Pacquiao remained modest and a bit let down. He admitted post-fight that he wasn't fully satisfied with the draw and felt emotionally conflicted. Although he expressed disappointment in the result, Pacquiao also conveyed a deep sense of gratitude. For him, simply stepping into the ring again after such a long layoff was a personal victory. While the draw may not have validated his efforts on paper, fans recognized the challenge of measuring a boxing legend against an active world champion.
You enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is not really a favor to me, like I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
A tweet from a fan using the handle Kashmir Star summed it up. I knew it. Manny was winning, but Barrios is champ. It's not that easy. This post resonated with the complexity of the match. It wasn't a clear-cut case. Pacquiao's elite skills were on full display, but Barrios held the belt. Barrios' trainer stood firm behind his fighter's preparation, noting that their camp gave everything during training and pointing out that one judge had scored it in their favor. Even in the face of public opinion favoring Manny, their confidence remained strong, showing how much belief and effort went into the Barrios camp.
This is Jonathan Agger of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Bob Santos. Really good fight in Vegas tonight between your man Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, but it ends in a draw. Disappointed?
Well, of course, you're always disappointed when you don't come up with the number one goal. The number one goal is always to be victorious. But I'm proud that Mario, retained his title. He put his heart and soul into this camp. The judges seen it the way they seen it. One judge had us winning the fight, obviously. The other 2 judges, had it a draw. I thought Manny was doing what he could towards the end of the fight to try to steal rounds, and obviously he had the crowd behind him, and I think sometimes that can influence a lot of things when they're cheering, whether he lands a punch or he doesn't. And you know, we're all human, so we can be influenced by things of that nature. But at the end of the day, I thought we did enough to win the fight, and we'll see what happens moving forward.
Brian Mendoza offered a different take, pushing back on the widespread belief that Pacquiao deserved to win. In Mendoza's eyes, nostalgia played a big part in how people viewed Manny's performance. He argued that fans allowed their emotional connection to Pacquiao to distort objective analysis. While he acknowledged Manny's effort and presence, Mendoza felt that it wasn't enough to clearly secure a win and believed the draw was more accurate than many would admit.
Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. You know, a lot of people that I've talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, you know, like I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's you know, people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. Like, you know, people forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, you know, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're there with like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.
Ring Magazine weighed in with a tweet that captured the spirit of the moment. Manny Pacquiao proved he still got it after his valiant effort versus Mario Barrios. The publication's praise highlighted the resilience, speed, and heart Pacquiao showed, qualities that have defined his decades-long legacy. In the post-fight interview, Barrios himself gave credit where it was due, admitting that Pacquiao still hits with serious power. That acknowledgement echoed what many of Pacquiao's past opponents have said: his punches carry weight, even at 46. This might explain why Barrios fought more cautiously than expected, realizing too late that the legend still packs a punch.
Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. You know, a lot of people that I've talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, you know, like I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's you know, people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. Like, you know, people forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, you know, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're there with like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got this.
Experts and analysts agreed this bout wasn't one-sided by any stretch. Each fighter faced serious challenges, Pacquiao with his age and Barrios with the pressure of facing a living legend. Many felt the draw was a fair result given the competitive nature of the fight. However, the consensus criticism focused on Barrios' low activity. Observers felt he didn't do enough to take advantage of his youth and physicality. His lack of aggression against an aging opponent drew skepticism about whether he truly fought to win or merely to survive the night.
Barrios, embarrassing performance, but a good performance for Pacquiao considering what had happened. Cook me all you want in the comments. I blame this more on Mario Barrios, just not. He's the worst. Jinky Pacquiao did a great job matchmaking this. He is by far the worst champion, world champion I've seen in boxing in a very long time. Mario Barrios did absolutely zero. He had hurt Manny, I think in around round 11. And he let him off the hook, didn't do anything. He hurt him to the body one other time, and he looked really good in the first round. Horrible performance by Mario Barrios. How he got a draw, I wouldn't have given him a draw. I had Pacquiao ahead. And I thought for sure, even if it was close, they would give it to Pacquiao. They give it a draw. Majority draw. I'm not going to say that I'm not shocked, but I think it was the best case scenario for Manny. And Barrios got lucky. It was a best case scenario for Manny because it moves the division forward a little bit. but he didn't look that bad. Barrios looks horrible. If he was in there with Brian Norman Jr., he would have been KO'd. God forbid he was in with Boots. Manny just, I mean, I know people are still going to say, look, Manny won. Manny did not look good. That's to tell you how bad Barrios is. He didn't look good at all. His punches were sloppy. He was slow. He didn't look effective. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I saw. Granted, he's 46 years old.
Veteran trainer Manny Robus firmly believed Pacquiao won the fight. What impressed him was not just Manny's technical precision, but his incredible conditioning and ability to stay sharp during exchanges. Robus applauded the way Pacquiao fought, saying it was proof that age is just a number when preparation meets heart. He ended with a hopeful note, wishing to see Pacquiao return once again and light up the boxing world like only he can.
It was a very this Manny Pacquiao? Yeah. Manny won. Yeah. Manny won. He shut me up, man. I honestly thought that Barrios was gonna win big, and Manny showed up, man. I was pulling for Manny, and I was hoping to see. Look, Manny back in his prime, bro, forget about it, man.
Yeah, he was a boss.
But it was a good fight, but still Manny did enough to win. This was not a draw.
You think Manny will come back again?
I hope so. After this performance, I sure hope so.
Gary Antoine Russell gave an enthusiastic breakdown of Pacquiao's performance. He highlighted Manny's speed, strength, and work rate, stating that Pacquiao won at least 8 rounds. Russell noted how Pacquiao managed to outwork Barrios almost every round, which, in his opinion, clearly merited a decision win. His view aligned with many fans who felt Manny had done more than enough to leave the ring with the victory, especially considering his age.
Taking a fight, Father Time didn't show him Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people thought his age was going to catch up with him. It didn't play a part at all in that fight. He was fast, he was strong, he was in shape, and he didn't show any kinks in his armor. You know, I'm proud of him. Too many more than Manny Pacquiao. I take my hat off to him.
Who would you love to see him fight next?
Honestly, I would like to see a rematch. I would like to see a rematch. Why? Because I don't think that was a legitimate decision. So, but it is what it is, you know.
What do you think Mario could have done better to actually sway people to believe this was a draw?
He could have been more active. I feel like he was waiting too long. Mario Barrios, he's a precision fighter, you know, but Manny Pacquiao, he's too busy for a fighter that's just want to sit there and take pictures and look pretty. Mario Barrios, I feel like he got to be punctual when he's boxing. You can be a boxer, but be an effective boxer. You know, I feel like he was just waiting there in the pocket a little too long, and that just kind of like cost him a couple of rounds. That's why I say I don't think it should have been a majority draw. A split decision, Manny Pacquiao, I think.
What was your scorecard?
Split decision, Manny Pacquiao.
How many rounds did Manny win?
I give him 7, 8 tops.
You felt like Mario?
8 tops. But I feel like Manny Pacquiao all around outworked Mario.
Robert the Ghost Guerrero added his perspective, focusing on the love fans have for Manny Pacquiao. He said the crowd energy clearly leaned in Manny's favor, and that energy mattered. Guerrero believed Pacquiao did just enough to distinguish himself from Barrios on the scorecards. Although the judges ultimately called it a draw, Guerrero strongly implied that, based on what he saw, Pacquiao had the edge.
People do not see it that way. I know, it's great. But everybody loves Manny. Come on, shoot. Everybody loves Manny, no matter what. I mean, you know, I think he edged it out. I think he won it by a round or two. So, you know, I just think Mario Barrios needed to use his jab a lot more. He needed to pump it. I mean, that single jab, it's kind of tough to get, you know, to keep Manny off with his speed and his power with the single jab. Hell no, I want to fight Manny. Don't know with me, shit. You gotta play the video game, Pac-Man Ghost? It's like that my whole career. He's been running from me, so.
Sean Gibbons didn't hide his disappointment in Barrios' performance, stating he had expected much more from the younger fighter. In contrast, his praise for Manny was unwavering. Gibbons emphasized that Pacquiao still had the key ingredients: speed, endurance, smart movement, and volume. He felt Pacquiao had done more than enough to win. Fans on social media echoed this, pointing out Barrios' lack of urgency and low punch output. They questioned why a younger, stronger champion didn't press the action harder against a 46-year-old veteran. Still, the official result was a draw, with Barrios retaining his title, leaving many fans feeling unfulfilled and wondering what could have been if the younger man had pushed the pace.
Manny Pacquiao event versus Mario has officially finished and left a lot of fans disappointed in Las Vegas. The fight took place in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and it ended in a majority draw. I was reading some of the comments and a lot of people were saying that Pacquiao got robbed on the fight. Other people were saying that Mario was taking it easy on Manny Pacquiao. And remember, Floyd Mayweather said if this man right here got the W, that he was gonna give him a rematch. But since it's a draw now, we don't know what's gonna happen there. After seeing the fight, I did see that Manny still had his combination punches and he still has that speed that he's known for. Mario wasn't throwing that many punches and he didn't seem to be all there. But for the people that saw the fight, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Manny won or Mario? In today's time, it's actually very difficult to tell who's out there to really win that W or who's there just to throw in the towel real quick and get that paycheck. I blame Jake Paul for this, but I'm very curious to know what are your thoughts about all this down below in the comments. And like always, don't forget to follow for more viral news. Ciao, pescado.
That wraps up today's video. Stay connected for more post-fight reactions, expert takes, and exclusive content. Until next time, stay tuned.